Everybody, it's Julie from the Fife History Museum, and I'm back with another video. This is another test, so we'll see if this one makes it straight onto the YouTube. All right, so let's go in. How about that for a segue? We are just going to check out the first main living room. And my shoe just came off. Let's fix that. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so this is the former living room of Marion and Louis Dacca. There's the hallway that splits off to the kitchen and to what used to be the bedrooms, but is now exhibit space. One thing you'll notice is just the gorgeous brickwork. I understand they're called Roman tiles that are real narrow or thin. Is it thin? Not a real fire. That's a $40 Amazon light bulb and some flame retardant orange plastic. But I really felt like we needed to return some of the living room feel to this space. And here we are. I will showcase some of the historical figures here. You might have noticed, I'm sure you did, there's been, I hear it pronounced Andres. He was not the very first store, like general store proprietor in Fife. There were at least one before, but he was Andres Market was the most well known. It was the longest running. They had a location at Old Fife Square, which is, you would know it as 20th and 54th. I think it's where the Chevron was. And then later when Fife Square moved over to like the Poodle Dog intersection, 54th and Pack Highway East, Andres Market in that era moved over there. And so there's Ben. We got a cutout made of him. Our gift shop area is intended to somewhat mimic his store. So we've got our fruit crates, and we've got the Images of America books for sale. We've got one on Fife, the Minidoka National Historic Site, which is where the Japanese citizens and residents of the Fife area in World War II were interned. We've got the Tacoma Rail book, also for sale here. We've got Cho's story. Choichi Shimizu was a Fife resident and citizen, and he and his huge family. I think Cho, are you one of 14 kids? I think he was one of 14 kids. Grew up in Fife, and so we're super lucky to have a firsthand account of what it was like for people that grew up right here to go through Executive Order 9066 when the people of Japanese ancestry were interned for 3.5 years during World War II. So we have Cho's book, another free pamphlet that Cho put together. It's something that's so good, we made an exhibit out of it, and it's in the back room. You can walk through and see charming, detailed sketches of what it was like in the Camp Harmony, the Assembly Center here in Puyallup. I don't want to get into too much detail because I'm trying to keep this under 5 or 6 minutes. We've got Henry Psychade t-shirts made by local artist and board member Mizu Sugamura. We've got complimentary Bitto honeys. I should take the sticker off the bottom of the jar. We've got hand knitted dishcloths. We've got a selection of Fife alumni sweatshirts. I say that because we've got like one here, and you would get the rest through Northwest Custom Apparel. You know your grandma had one of these, maybe your mom did. hand crocheted little knob holders for your dish towel. We've got them. Tiny little miniature washboards. We've got them. Hats. It's starting to get hot out. We've got Tacoma Fife and Eastern Railway ball caps, $5. Locomotive by Brian Floca. And here's some of our other power of words. Fife picture note cards. We've got sets of 10 for $10. The Minidoka Story by Sat Ichikawa. There we go. And lastly, in the store area, and I'm going slow, so I think this is the only part of the museum we're going to cover in this video. We have got some of pharmacist Odell Wallace, some of his items from his pharmacy. Odell's pharmacy was in Tacoma, but he's a Fife graduate. And he said he became a pharmacist because Lou Torrey was going to go into pharmacy. These are high school kids talking at the time. And he said, well, I'm as smart as Lou. I love that's how we choose our careers sometimes. It's like, oh, I can do that. So he did. So we've got pharmacy books. Not all of this is part of his collection. Oh, this is amazing. So this is a unopened bottle of, it's probably with the glare hard to read, Anheuser-Busch's Malt Nutrine. Google it. It's a sparkling liquid preparation of malt and hops. It's a nutritive tonic, it says on one side. Not a beverage. So you can kind of guess what era this might have been from. Oh, the dosage is right on the front. Dose, a wine glass full before or after meals. It's super crazy rare to have something like this. We're very fortunate. Thanks to Edith Wallace for donating artifacts from Odell's collection. And dyspepsia tablets. Swamp root. All sorts of stuff. All right, you guys. Come check us out on Facebook. Leave us a comment below, and you can come visit us at some point here soon. Fife, Washington, 2820 54th Avenue East at DACA Park. This is Julie signing off. Thanks for watching.